So let's have a look at the question has to do with the area of triangle and the area of the sector of the circle. So a submarine is within 58 square root of 58 kilometers from point A and 117 square root from B. So as I'm reading it, so this is where we have submarine and we can see that is 58, that is 117 square root of both. And then distance between A and B is 20 as the coordinates are saying from 0 to 20, and we have that represented. And then we are having a mention here that this is the part of circle K, and then that is the part of circle S. So that's what it means here. I have kind of extended circle with that being the center and that being the radius of that circle. And then here I have another circle with that being the radius and that being the center. And then that those the circle intersects at points C and D, and we can see it at those 2 points. The submarine is in the shaded region. That's where our submarine is, and it is inside both circles. Okay. So by using C, and they're giving us coordinates of C and coordinates of D, find the area of the triangle DBC. So what triangle are they mentioning? Let's remove a little bit too much scribbling here, hard to see. So triangle DBC. So here we have a triangle DBC. How do we calculate area of the triangle? In our table, we have a choice of formulas, page 9, I think that is, or 10. One of them, the one we're most familiar with, the very first one, there is a half multiplied by A, which is the base, and multiply by A, which is the height. So do we have the height? Do we have the base? Now here, the idea that we are using is that connection between length and coordinates. So when we have coordinates, we can read length, and when we have length, we can read coordinates. So what do we know about coordinates? We know that this coordinate here, the y, is what? 3. And then with D, this coordinate here, so this one here, y, is -3. So that means that this length, if it goes from 3 to -3, that means that this length is 6, isn't it? So I have my first value, so base is 6. Now what about the height? What about this height? Where does it go? So I know that this x coordinate is 20. What about this? What is that x coordinate here? For both of them, that's the x coordinate 7. So that x here, that is 7. So if my length goes from 7 to 20, that means that that length is what? 13, isn't it? And there it is. We have that. We put that in the calculator. We press equal, and we have that that is 39. And that is in kilometers. Sorry, I was looking at kilometers squared. Okay, let's have a look at next part of this question. So next part is saying find the size of the acute angle CBD, correct, to the nearest degree. Okay, let's discover where is that on our drawing. Again, loads of that. So CBD. So this is the angle I need to find. Now, they already pointing me to the triangle, isn't it? So what triangle do I see? So that is one triangle here that we are seeing, but it is really difficult not to notice the smaller triangle here. That is what? Right angle triangle, isn't it? So if I draw that right angle triangle with that being C, that being B, what measurement do I have here? From C to B, I have a square root of 178. So 178. From my coordinates, I deducted that that is 0, that is 3. So that means this length here is 3. And then, apart from that, I as well understand that from here to here is what? 13. And what angle am I looking at here? That will be actually half of that angle CBD, isn't it? So if I want to find that angle CBD, what am I using here? Right angle triangle, what are my options? Trigonometric ratio, isn't it? Which one? So let's put letters first. That's my angle A, therefore the side opposite is A. This is the right angle, so therefore this side is C, and this one is B. Now, if you notice, we actually have an A and B and C and A. So let's just bring our ratios from our table, page 16. So if you're looking at our ratios, which one to choose, because usually we need to pick one, I am looking for these. So all of them have that. I have A, I have this, I have B, I have this, and I have C. So actually any of those three you're going to pick, it is going to work for you. So let's see if we pick the first one that will be seen of that half of an angle CBD will equal value of A, which is 3, divided by C, which is square root of 178. Now, I don't want sin of an angle, so I take sin to the other side. What happen? It become inverse, meaning to the power of minus 1 of 3 over square root of 178. And then the next thing is that I want the full angle, not half of it. So that means I multiply this by 2 and I multiply this by 2. And when we put that in the calculator, we are getting that that angle CBD we are looking for is actually 26 to the nearest degree. Okay, let's have a look at last part of this question. So the area of the sector ADC of the circle K is 23.4837. Correct for decimal place. The area of triangle ADC is 21. And look at that. What are they making bold? They are saying sector triangle bold. Using these, work out the area of the shaded region area that is, and again, they are making bold inside both circle. Okay, let's just get our drawing so that we can, no, let's get this, the drawing, so that we can do a plan. So again, what am I looking for? I'm looking for that shaded region. So this one here, okay? Now, what kind of shape is that? Irregular, meaning we don't have a formula how to calculate that. And usually when we have irregular shape, what do? We take the area or the volume, depending the question, of a big regular shape, meaning the one we have the formula for, minus the area of volume, depending again the question, of small regular shape. And usually that's where we are left with area of volume of irregular shape, the one we don't have the formula for. So in our case, if we were to break down visually, and they are pointing to a sector and the triangle. So sector ADC, ACD or ADC sector. So they are saying this sector and then triangle ACD. So what will happen if from sector I take away the triangle? I will be left with that tiny bit at the end, isn't it? That's what I will be left with. So, and that's what I'm looking for. So following the same logic, then if I'm looking from the other side, well, then it will be the sector, the bigger sector, minus the bigger triangle. Oops. And that will give me the other part, isn't it? And when I add them, I have that. So they told me the area of that. So they are saying the area of that is 23.4837. What about this triangle, ADC? So we don't have that, isn't it? No, they are telling us, my apologies, ADC, they are saying it's 21. So that is 21, we have that. What about this sector? Well, we don't have that, but how do we calculate area of the sector? Well, we go to the table, we look for the formulas. So sector, here we have area when angle in radians, degrees we have in degrees, that's the area. So that will be what? Pi multiplied by radius to the power of 2 multiplied by theta over 360. And then we are looking at the area of this triangle CDB, and we've done that in the first part, and we know that is 13.9. And there it is, our equation. So let's build that. So 23.4837 minus 21. So that will be one part plus, and now the other part. So let's replace those letters. Pi multiply radius of this, the big circle S is what? Square root of 178, and that is to the power of 2 multiply. What about this angle? And again, we just found this angle in the previous part, yeah? 26.360 minus the area of this triangle that we have, and then we put all of that in our calculator, press equal, and we have 3.87 to 2 decimal place kilometers square as the answer here. Now don't forget, the way this question is structured is that what we've done in the previous part, finding the area, we were using in the last, and then that's the reason why here they were telling us to do the calculation of this angle, because again, both of this information we were using in the last part. Okay, so if you are stuck usually at the last part of the question, make sure you look at what you've done in previous parts. Is that helping you to solve the last part?